So last summer I didn't get to go home to Jersey, and I really missed the whole feeling of summer over there. It's such a great season. You got, you know, the blueberries, and you're going out for ice cream, you're hitting the beach, the boardwalk. There's so many fun things to do out in Jersey in the summer, and I really missed doing that last year, so I made sure I got to go home this year. It's been about 7-8 months since I've seen my family, so I'm really excited to get out of here. Leave LAX, leave all this crazy traffic, and just go. I'm ready to just have some fun. I'm going home to Jersey Shore. Oh yeah! So I grew up in this small little town, like 12,000 people, Hamilton, New Jersey, the blueberry capital of the world. There's nothing but farm fields and crops, and a lot of people think New Jersey is just like all pollution and smoke and, you know, traffic and buildings, but it's actually the Garden State. So, you know, where I grew up on a 100-acre farm. So I gotta go back and check out where I grew up, the whole farm, the pool, the blueberry fields, everything. So this is where I grew up, South Jersey. Big old blueberry farm. It's 100 acres of blueberries out there. It's crazy. Had a really good childhood, and it was just a lot of fun, a lot of memories out here. So I'm gonna go around and show you guys, you know, some crazy things we used to do as a kid. And you know, we used to run around in our bathing suits, no shoes, no shirt. It's just how we did it, and it's just crazy hot today. I'm like burning up alive, and it's a lot of bugs. So. It feels so weird to go back after not seeing it for so long, and just, you know, having fun and doing what you did as a kid, you know, walking around barefoot, your shirt off, just wearing a bathing suit. That's what I always did as a kid, and I mean, that's what I miss the most. You can't really do that in LA, walk around barefoot. Probably end up with a bloody foot and be in the hospital with some kind of disease. You stepped on a rusty nail or something, but yeah, needless to say, I'm pretty darn excited to be back in Jersey. This is like one of the packing houses. This is a newer one. It's all technological. The packing house is where they do all the blueberries. They come in, and there's all these machines that, you know, blueberries are flying by, picks out green ones, and lasers, you know, the computers do things to figure out what color is a ripe color or something. I don't know. But anyway, I missed the blueberry season. Like by 1 or 2 days, so I didn't really get to see it in action. All the machines were put away, so I didn't really get to see how they pack the berries or show you guys how they pack the berries. I used to work on the blueberry farm. It's not fun working with family. Your boss yells at you, you yell at your boss. My boss was my dad. You got your brother and your sister working there. It's just hot, and it was no fun doing that as a kid, so I made sure I stopped that at a decent age. So we filmed the first Pig Witch here. There's so much property here and places to film my movies, so we had a lot of fun as a kid, and it was just really cool. But I can give you a little peek of the house. The Mexican leader stays there when they come, and they pick the berries, the immigrants. So I don't know if anybody's there. I kind of don't want to go in, it's a little scary, but we'll find out. Yeah, let's just go. It's scary. My grandmother also used to live here, so like she lived here for a long time, and then she moved somewhere else before she passed away. But this is pretty much like her garden and stuff, so it's kind of cool to still have the flowers that she planted when she was, you know, a little younger. And this crazy old silo is probably like 1,000,000 years older than me. It's probably ready to collapse. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's like a ledge up there. We always wanted to climb up there as a kid. Probably would collapse and we'd be dead. But there's nothing left in here right now. So like I said, I grew up on a farm. A lot of y'all probably don't know that. I live in the city right now, one of the biggest cities in the world, most traffic and the most people. And I grew up on a stinking blueberry farm. And I'm a farm boy at heart. Running in the woods, jumping across rivers, you know, climbing trees. That's me. So here's a blueberry bush. They don't grow on trees, they don't grow on the ground, they grow on bushes. And season's pretty much over, so these are kind of soft, but they're still good. You can eat them right off the bush. My town is the blueberry capital of the world, and literally, and there's so many blueberries in this town. And you can see there's just hundreds of acres of blueberries. These are really good. So many beds in here, it's kind of crazy. Gives me a little like Air Force Base on this. A lot of people be sleeping up in here. It stinks. Maybe this one doesn't smell. Another shower room. Come here and take a easy little shower. I wonder if the water still works. Nope. This ain't too bad. Lunch. One thing I love doing on the farm is riding the quad, aka four-wheeler. If you guys don't call it a quad, you call it a four-wheeler. And you could just drive it really fast all through the fields, kicking up dirt, doing donuts, all that fun stuff. Like I remember one time I was just chasing deer through these like field of high grass, which is crazy fun. And sadly it's kind of broken. I guess the gas, there's something wrong with it. But it kind of didn't stop me. I really wanted to ride that thing.
On the next episode of Sikora Video Diaries.
broken.
Wait, no. Now it is. I wonder if I was recording the other stuff.